Welcome to Oh Brother, the podcast where we try to figure it all out with your hosts, Brandon and Colin. On this week's show, favorite potato form. Ahoy.
Ahoy! There it is.
It's a thing. We're doing it again.
It's a thing, live and in person. Happy Thanksgiving.
Indeed, there we are, dating it yet again.
That's
to
true.
a time and place.
But you know, or happy end of November to all of our European and Asian friends. What's up?
Yes, yeah. This time that means nothing to you is happening right now.
True.
As we speak.
But that's all right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's a cold one as
It is
always.
very cold. Actually, not as always. Last year it was like way warm. Was it last year? Maybe.
It was last year.
Today's freezing cold. Right? It's all of a sudden, again, Missouri weather was like, oh, right. Almost winter, 30. Like, yeah. What the heck? What is this shocking surprise that's going on? So it's very cold today. Did this stop college children from wanting to go outside and play all day? No, it did not.
No.
So
did it stop one of them from not wanting to wear an appropriate coat?
No, it did not.
Also no. So that's been fun.
Yeah, we'll see how he is doing tomorrow.
Already not doing well, as it turns out.
Yeah, shocking. Who could have seen that coming?
Catch a cold.
Oh no. Tried to tell him. Your children yelled at me today.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
So they went inside and he comes back out with a rope. And I was like, where'd you get that? He's like, I just asked Dee Dee for it. It's like, did you tell him what you were going to do with it? He goes, no. And so listeners, the plan was going to be, one of them was going to drive his little cart thing, like the pedal car deal, and he was going to tie the rope to his sister and pull her on the skateboard. This was the plan. And when I didn't give the rope to either of them, they were very cross. They were like, but they gave it to me. And I was like, did you tell him what to do with it? No.
Why would we need to do that? I am terrified of this story for exactly two reasons, okay? One, how awful it is. Like, it's a scary thing to think of my kids doing that activity, going down our driveway. But also, secondly, how eerily similar that is to some of the ideas that we had growing up.
Yes. Now, I'm not going to say this is how come I know that this is not a good plan, listeners. I may have firsthand experience with similar such tactics and know that they end in catastrophe. And so we did.
Yeah, this is as soon as you saying that, I'm going, oh my gosh, this is okay. So this is not a unique experience, I guess. Just let's try this thing.
Yeah. So yeah, they were very mad for a little while because I wouldn't give him this random rope that they just had. So there you go. That was what I did today.
It reminds me of our plan when we had the sleds where we would go down all three together with our feet hooked into the person's sled in the back.
Yeah.
And the goal was basically to make it down as a team.
Yeah. How many times did we make it down?
0.
Exactly.
Because the leader would get going left, right, and then you just lift your legs up suddenly and you shoot people off into the woods.
It may have happened once or twice.
Because why would you make it down to the bottom together?
Yeah.
When some people can go on a toboggan ride through
the snow. This plan is not successful. This has been proven to be bad. So we didn't do that today. They were mad. But it's okay. They got over it, and they came up with some new plan, so it's fine. But
hopefully it didn't involve too much death and destruction.
There was not very much crashing in the second plan, so it was fine.
But they'll do that. Sometimes they'll say, hey, Dad, can you come? Or, I need to move this chair. Go, why? Well, we just need the chair moved. I'll go, no. No, we need to walk down through steps 2 through 7 real quick. Just give me the high level here. I don't.
Yeah, but that's where the chair goes. Need a good reason to move it from its home.
According to my plan, where I was going to stand on the chair and then leap off and try and grab the banister. Right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you were going to try and climb your way up our staircase on the outside,
Yes.
getting a leaping start. We're going to veto that one.
Yeah, good plan. Good plan. Yeah, I don't know. That's not good.
But yeah, Noah does that kind of thing too when he's digging, right? So we had to set aside a portion of our yard to call our dirt hole.
Oh,
And
yes.
basically we did everything for a raised garden except the garden part, because it's just dirt, but we raised, it's up like 6 inches up off. It's just a dirt hole.
Extra dirt,
Yeah, no, we did. I spent like $80 on dirt to fill into the hole, just so we had a place.
Lord.
Because otherwise he was digging in our actual yard and excavating out through the hillside. And so we did that.
There's water lines there, so
yeah, and electrical things. And I was like, maybe we shouldn't do that next to the city's nicely poured new sidewalk.
That's true.
To do this stuff, but Lillian needs to get my shovel or whatever. And I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, just digging a hole. Well, let me come inspect this really quick.
In the right spot? Is it in the permitted zone?
Right. Is it still in the dirt hole? Are we pushing the boundary out a little bit at a time?
No, we can talk about zoning laws here.
Yep.
I cannot dig outside of the dirt hole. That is not prescribed, allowed plan.
We were quite saddened. A couple weeks ago, we go through our park. We walk through our park from our house around this big loop. And this is the perfect time of year to do it because it gets dark just a little bit in the evening, and while they're testing the Christmas lights, you can walk through and kind of do like a preview thing of the lights.
No, we need not tell Susan about this. This is terrible.
It's great because you can go in through and you can walk through, see them, see them before anybody else sees them. It's great. And over on the southwest corner side of the park, there was a volleyball court, sand volleyball court, and. What was happening behind me right now?
Your dog was trying to eat Susan.
Sorry, Susan. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Now the dog is trying to eat the couch.
By the way, listeners, live studio on this evening of my wife and a very rapscallion-y dog. There.
Hi, Cinnamon. but they had a sand volleyball court, and we like to go there because it was a giant sand pit that you could go and dig. And the city would actually do dino digs there, where every year they would add fresh sand to it, but they would mix in dinosaur figurines and have kids come and dig in the sand pit and whatever.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It's a fun way to come dig through the city's public cat litter box.
Exactly. Yeah, but it was fresh litter.
Oh, okay.
It was fresh litter, newly poured.
Right. Do they just pour it on top of the old sand?
Yes, they do.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what our city does.
Why would we get rid of the old sand? We paid good money for that. Yeah. Just leave it.
We'll just dump more sand on top of it. There you go.
But much to our dismay, we came around the corner and all of the sand had been excavated out, and in the middle of it, poured like a 20-foot diameter round concrete circle. And we were very confused by this. Very confused.
This is the opposite of a crop circle. It's like an industrial circle.
Circle. It just appeared.
Okay.
But also, coming out of the center of it were two massive electrical control boxes. And I was like, what?
The world's most dangerous tetherball game.
Exactly. Yeah. Good luck, Timmy.
Oh, yeah. Gotta hit it between the arcs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Tesla. And it was there for a week or two. And what is going on? Well, then all of a sudden up pops a ginormous Christmas tree.
I was going to say, yes, probably. Yeah.
And then I was reminded that last year there was a nearby town had a massive Christmas display by one of their residents, and they didn't want to do it anymore. So instead of just closing it down, they sold off different components of the display, and our city had bought some of those components and needed a place to then install them. And so they got rid of the sand volleyball court for the Christmas tree. Now you may be asking, are they going to be replacing the sand volleyball court?
That would be my next question.
And the answer is no.
Yeah, just a one-time mono-use concrete pad makes a lot more sense than a sand volleyball court.
Indeed it does.
Do they have... So our park just has a volleyball net,
Mm.
no sand. Are they going to put a net somewhere?
I don't know, but there has been basically like, no, we have no intentions of replacing the sand volleyball, because unfortunately we used to have 3 sand volleyball courts.
Yeah.
2 of them disappeared within a year of us moving, and now this was the last holdout.
Is it because everyone's playing pickleball for some reason?
I think what has happened is yes. This is the pickleball. I don't know.
Yeah, the pickleballing of America has happened, right?
Yes.
No tennis court is safe. Because I think our tennis courts, I think all that's left is how many tennis courts are in the 1, 2, 3, I think there's 6 tennis courts in our park, maybe more. And I think all of them, except for maybe 1, is now a pickleball. Or maybe it's just because maybe there was 4 and now that means there's more pickleball. I don't know exactly, but there's a lot of pickleball courts in our park now. It's sweeping the nation. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. I think, here's my theory.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
So, the first time I played pickleball, middle school PE class.
Yes.
I had never heard of pickleball until Coach Scott at all. Never knew it was a thing. And for some reason, part of racket sports time was pickleball forever. We played pickleball and then we played like badminton.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was all. But I think that's the only 2 racket sports you play in gymnasium. Right? But
yeah.
I think, right, I'm imagining what's happened here is it was not just my middle school PE class that played pickleball. It was potentially every or a large number of middle school PE classes across the country, right? Because I bet like all the PE teachers went to like a conference and they learned about it. And they were like, "Oh yeah,
you can see somebody standing up there with a PowerPoint and being like, and let me tell you about the benefits of teaching this class." Yeah, right.
But they were thinking like, "Oh, these skills it's like an intermediate step between table tennis and actual tennis." Right? It's like the middle. It's like the middle Pokemon evolution. It's like the Henley shirt, right?
I think we're seeing a pattern here.
And so we have table tennis. We have normal size tennis, and then pickleball goes right in the middle, right? And then for some reason, everyone just likes pickleball better. I don't know why, because it's literally the exact same sport as tennis. You play with 4 people most of the time. You do doubles a lot more. It's slightly less running than tennis.
You could also do it indoors, which is another thing that I think a lot of people like about this is you don't really have the space for indoor tennis courts in a lot of places. So if you are a rec center, if you are a community center, it's an easy conversion to make.
If you have 4 indoor pickleball courts, that's like 1 tennis court, right? So like,
or you could take 1 basketball court and turn it into 2 courts, right? Or at least. Yeah. So you can see how, again, on a PowerPoint, they're going, look, it's economical because you can do multiple of these in 1 gym.
The storage is easier because the paddles are smaller.
Exactly. You don't have to worry about tension in the rackets for tennis. You don't have to
wood.
Exactly. It's just and paddle.
Yeah.
There's a lot of reasons why it makes sense. I just don't know why all of a sudden the boom and the craze.
That's true. Well,
where in the zeitgeist was this going on with these?
Well, right. If it spread through all those people that were in middle school pickleball are adults and they want to do stuff with their friends and they all know how to play pickleball because they learned it. Now they have they need a place to go, and then it's been converted out there. So the real question is, how long until pickleball becomes an Olympic sport, right? What is the turnaround time from here? Right? Since pickleball is now like an extremely popular recreational sport, we need live research time. Is there research pickleball leagues?
Oh.
Do we have competitive pickleballing occurring across the nation yet? Or is that the next step? Is that where we get on right now? Is that the next step in the evolution of pickleballing sweeping the nation?
I'm sorry, Brandon. You obviously haven't been paying attention to the MLP.
I have not.
With the Major
Tell
League,
me more.
The Major League Pickleball.
Okay, first of all, MLP, kind of a bad name. But anyway.
Yeah. I can explore Major League Pickleball for the latest event standings and news.
Can I?
Yes.
There we go.
There you go. MajorLeaguePickleball.net.
Oh.
Latest updates the Dallas and Miami clubs have been doing great.
You do have to Google, listeners, MLP pickleball, which does seem redundant, right? It's like carne asada steak, but if you just Google MLP, you will get My Little Pony. All right, so if that's what you're looking for, that's fine. But there's a 24 season. How many teams are in this league?
I don't know. Team standings.
Shocking. Orlando, Miami, Dallas. Who could have seen that coming? Virginia Beach. That feels right. What? Professional pickleball. Oh, we're competing leagues. Oh my stars. The Ozarks Pickleball Club. Hey, there we go. So local listeners, the Ozarks Pickleball Club.
Oh no.
Great Scott. So yes.
The PPA Tour.
That's not a good acronym. Don't do that. Why? Don't have that. That's not allowed.
They claim you can watch pro pickleball live, right? So apparently there is a pro
streaming.
There is a pro pickleball.
Okay, listeners, we're gonna have to really go.
You do have to subscribe to Pickleball TV.
Pickleball TV. How much this should be on Twitch? Like what? Should just be on YouTube. I shouldn't have to subscribe to Pickleball TV. Bro, how much? Okay, hold on. Let me see how much are they raking you over the coals for the PPTV app? That's just a horrible combination of letters. Oh, it's also big in Southeast Asia. So listen, hey guys, what do you guys, Singapore friends? Why are you not telling me about this?
Yeah, broadcast schedule coming up. Oh, so we've got some December stuff. We can see the San Clemente in California. We got some Florida stuff coming on. But they also host amateur players, so you don't have to be a pro to play the PPA Tour.
Good, because I am not a professional. Right, not a professional at all. Yeah, and there is an Asia branch here, MLP Asia. Right, set to launch in 2025, the Tour Asia. Bang. There we go. So the real question is LA 2028 too soon to see the debut of pickleball in the Olympics? Do we have to wait until 2032?
I think 2032.
At least?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
What is the 2032 venue? I need to know that. I'm just so fascinated by this pickleball leaguing here. Like, this is kind of insane. I kind of want a pickleball league t-shirt.
That would be very unique.
That would be great
to have.
It's Australia, Brisbane. Oh, let's go. Aussies, you got this, right? You're going to make pickleball an Olympic sport, right?
They need that.
I think that could be good.
Oh, actually, what I have just learned from ESPN is that the Rifkin's World Pickleball Federation.
There's so many pickleball federations.
There's also the International Pickleball Federation and the Global Pickleball Federation. The Rifkin's is in the throes of negotiating a merger between all three of their federations.
Oh, that's what we need
to tackle the Olympic hurdle, so that they can have a unified front to go at this.
That's important.
Yeah.
I think that's good. Right?
Yeah.
This is a good deal.
I think I would say 2032 would be very likely. Not no LA pickleball.
No, that's fair. Oh, it turned. Oh, that makes sense, right? Because it's so new and we'd have to get all the stuff and then
agree on things and sign papers.
Get all the stuff. This is so confusing right now. I know. Apparently, there is a St. Louis Shock pickleball team. I just learned that right now. This is a lot to take in.
It is. Yeah. Huh.
Right. So this is going to start being broadcasted. Right. I would rather watch pickleball than golf. Let's be real.
Shots fired.
My long-standing war against golf being an actual sport. I was thinking about this the other day. We were walking in the park, right, where we could see the setting up of Christmas lights as well. They weren't testing them on, but you could see where they're going to be.
Uh-huh.
And there was 4 dudes playing golf, right? One of which was driving his golf cart on the walking path like a jackwagon, right? Even though there's like all these big signs that say, don't walk on the cart path. You can't walk over here. This is the golf course. This numpty decided that he was just going to drive right through the walking track.
Were there any signs that says don't drive your golf cart on the walking track?
I figured there should be because it's clearly the walking trail. It's part of the Greenway Trail thing, which is not for golf carts. Anyway, so I'm going to just go walk right across the 8th hole next time and say, forget you. But I feel like, again, if you want me to consider things a sport, I shouldn't walk by your overly expensive golf cart and see like 5 open containers. All right, that doesn't really feel like a sport. This is not 1925 baseball. Okay, what are you doing here? All right, this is not.
I mean, he's just he's trying to make the game harder. I mean, just imagine if that was instead of
what's your handicap? Bush Light. Like, what the heck is that?
See, they outlaw steroids because it makes the games too easy. Why don't they just say everyone has to reach like a certain point level on a blood alcohol test
before they start?
Yes. Yeah. In order to compete, you have to be a minimum.
Yeah, I feel like this is not a sport. Okay. Here's another thing about why it's not a sport. Okay, this can be a recreational hobby. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Sporting event. No. Okay, just no. Right. It's not allowed in baseball anymore. Okay. Much to the chagrin of the Chicago Black Sox, I guess, but like not nobody since then. Like, I don't know.
No. You know of. They don't speak up very much. They don't need those guys.
Pete Rose too, I guess.
Exactly.
Whatever. But how much you want to bet? Over under. Now that Pete Rose has passed away, now they put him in the Baseball Hall of Fame.
You just
for years they're like, no, Pete Rose has sullied the sport of baseball with that gambling that one time, and blah blah blah. And since baseball has such a long, horrible history of people gambling and ruining games, that they do that. But now, since he passed away, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, Pete Rose, definitely in the Hall of Fame. Like,
remember what a great guy he was?
Remember how we all love Pete? Like, just wait.
What an impact he's had on the sport.
Yeah.
Without him, where would we be?
Yeah. More gambling.
More gambling.
Like,
we would have had how many more years of wonderful gambling would we have had?
Yes. Well, I think in 5 years, they'll be like, oh, yeah, Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame. You just know they'll get that cash grab. They'll be breaking in that money, selling those jerseys. That's what they're going to do.
There will be a complete
Come
washing.
Back to this episode, listeners.
Mark it in your books.
Yeah. See, it's a good thing we dated this with our Thanksgiving talk. Look at that.
2024. Books. Yeah, no, it does. That does happen. I mean, you think of the legacies of a lot of of professional athletes who you look at now and you're like, wait a minute, I thought in the 90s we didn't like you, or in the 2000s you weren't a good person, but now you're the darling of everybody. Okay, cool.
Yeah, like nobody liked you. You're like such a jerk, and they're like, oh, but you caught a bunch of balls. Like we like again. Currently, this is happening with Deion Sanders, right? For a long time, nobody liked Deion Sanders. Nobody liked Neon Deion. Nobody liked the flashiness and all the stuff, right? Because we were still pretending at that point that like football is about the love of the game. Now in 2024, we're like, nah, bro, it's about making money, like whatever.
Totally.
But nobody, like a lot of people really hated Deion Sanders,
and
now people are like, oh yeah, Coach Prime, it's so cool. It's just so great that he's blah blah blah. You're like, guys, he's doing the same thing he was doing before, just as a coach now. Like he's literally coach. I think he's literally coaching college football so that he can like give his sons a platform to be scouted by the NFL. I think that's the only reason.
Wow,
he's playing. What a downer! College football.
No,
right?
you think
it is suspiciously. He started coaching football. His sons went to school there. He was successful. He went to a bigger school Oh, his son's magically transferred to Colorado. Oh my goodness, it's so amazing. How did that happen?
Keeping the family together. He's a
starting
family
players.
guy.
Wow.
No, it just happened that way. There's an independently reviewed roster.
Yeah, apparently you can't spell nepotism without Colorado Buffaloes. Who knew? Like, I don't know.
It's in there. If you look between those.
Yeah, I think it's in between the N and the P somewhere. It's like crammed in there real small, but
yes.
you're gonna get
totally. Look,
it's ridiculous. Come on, what are you doing? Stop it. Stop pretending that you like that. It's ridiculous. So anyway, pickleball sweeping the nation. Too much pickleball everywhere.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. We didn't lose our courts to a Christmas tree. We lost them to pickleball, which devalued the court and which made them put the Christmas tree.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going. That's where we started here. Yes, I was figuring. So since we're like, they're focusing all their energy on pickleball and not volleyball.
Yes.
Because not as many people use the volleyball net.
Right.
More people use pickleball. So they probably just like took the net and were like, what if we just put it close to the ground? Ta-da!
In their defense, they put a brand new net up at the volleyball court, and then like a month later, it was already shredded to pieces by people destroying it. And I'm sure they were like, we don't want to continue to spend this money. I mean, the sand is one thing that's fun to play in, but this net, that annoys me.
You'd figure there could be like a outdoor netting situation. Because like outdoor basketball goals have like the chain net. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know why you couldn't do a more outdoor version of volleyball net. Right? Not chain, maybe a bit harsh, but like people wouldn't mess with it, right? Because it's chain, so like
it's also electrified. Did I mention that part?
So the two breakers. No, just kidding. Like, we put I mean, there needs to be some sort of like better way to outdoorify a volleyball net. Because basketball nets are very flimsy.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like indoor basketball nets can survive outside for approximately 12 seconds before they just disintegrate. But like, surely there's some sort of way to not just use the nylon, right? Because it's durable, but like, it's still rope, right?
I would think it'd be something like the safety
the netting
things, that they put around
the orange nets that you put around the dirt hole,
exactly,
so that people don't fall in it.
Cut that to size, throw that up in there.
That's a good idea.
That would look like, and I feel like that'd be a bit more durable to the outside,
and you can buy in those giant rolls, so if it gets messed up, you're like, oh no, here's some more. Ta-da. Like, so we really need, yes, orange safety net and zip ties. Problem solved. We
don't need to have any more discussion. We'll just just cut this tape out, submit that to the city council, and I'll accept my prize.
You already have this orange stuff in the Roadworks building.
Yeah.
You already have rolls of it in there. I know you do.
No.
Just
buying more of it all the time because it's on sale, right? I'm sure.
Yeah. I don't. Whatever. Probably Race Brothers. Probably the same place you buy the high visibility vests.
I'm so sad we don't have those.
Listeners, we could have actually used some high visibility vests today.
My gosh.
So we went to a local attraction. Okay, basically it's a dude's house who has put up more inflatable Christmas decorations and Christmas lights than the Griswolds. Okay, it's insane.
Lot.
And apparently you can, like, it's set up where you can walk through, right? This is Missouri, so you park in the adjoining field, walk down the side of the road, which is where the high visibility vests would have come in very handy.
Because the road it's again pitch black, no lights.
Now there is a ditch, right? And to be fair, there is more of a flatter ditch than I was expecting, right? So this is good,
more walkable, but it is right next to a road,
like a state highway road.
Yes.
So again, it's like it's not like a big highway, but like it's also not
a side road.
There's no shoulder, right? Like there's a ditch in a flat area. Anyway, we made it to the thing. We walked through part 1. We were getting ready to go to part 2.
We round the corner. We were standing there staring at part 2.
Yes.
In its glory.
In the glory. And the slight jankiness. Everything's fine. And allegedly, there was a food stall somewhere. We were on the hunt. And just as we were all together, right? Blown circuit somewhere. And then just like hundreds of lights and weird inflatable yard things just come slow motion falling over.
It's like a scene out of a horror film. Everything's just like slow, like sad.
Slowly deflating. Like
it was still to this day just so shocking. I mean, I'm still thinking about this. How
listeners, he says still to this day. This was like 3 hours
to
ago.
this day. I still think about just it was
hours later.
so bright, and then instantly all of it
Pitch black.
shut off. Right, and you couldn't see anything.
That's true. It was so bright with all the lights and stuff. It was like a spotlight, right? And then it was immediately pitch black. And so I was like, oh no, what has happened? Something strange has occurred. I don't know what's going on. Help. Like,
and of course, we're standing there and we don't know at the time that something's blown or like, is this going to be a quick fix? Like, did somebody just trip over a cord?
Yeah.
Or
did I fall over a extension cord? No, listeners, I did not. I checked.
No, not one of us did. But then some guy was walking over and he said, yeah, you blew a fuse, and he pointed to the pole.
Yeah.
And he said he saw the spark travel down the wire, and
which is weird because I didn't hear anything.
No,
and we were not that far from it. Right, we were probably like 30 feet away, if that, from the pole, and I didn't hear anything. But if it's just a fuse, it's not.
He didn't like blow a transformer.
Yeah, that would have been. We would have seen a lot more sparks then.
Yeah, as we were concussed down to the ground. I don't know.
Showering sparks everywhere.
Yes, lighting all of the nylon blow-up things on fire. Yum.
Fun.
Yeah. Then we had to walk sadly back past all the sad flat Santas and all sorts of things. So
he did. He was laying everywhere.
Fantastic.
That was our exciting adventure for the day as well. Being yelled at by Colin's children for not letting them cause bodily harm to themselves, and watching hundreds of inflatable things just slowly wither in the very sad dance, like all the way.
Because I panned my flashlight around, looking at them, and just everything in unison. Just. I make that sound because that's the first thing that comes to my head. Is just
it is right. It's like it's like when all the clones turn off in Star Wars, right? When they blow up in the Phantom Menace, when they blow up the ship and all the droids just go, they just all power down.
Yes,
and like Jar Jar like pokes it and it just falls over. That's what it was basically that.
Yes, was pretty much it. No. Yeah, we had just finished talking about how we all felt like we were Luke Skywalker.
Obviously
on Hoth. Yeah. So,
but yes, that was also true. But that's there you go. So I have a question for you.
Oh no!
Right?
Okay.
Last year, I believe we ranked holiday pies at Thanksgiving.
Okay.
That means this time. I want to know your top 5 favorite Thanksgiving side dishes.
Okay.
Right. I feel like that's important because there's a lot. There's a lot of them. Some of them are not great. Some of them are good. Like I like some of them. Some of them are not it. Right. I cannot. There are some traditional Thanksgiving side dishes I do not want in my life.
Yeah.
I want them to go away. So.
Well, and this is tough because some people just say, like, whatever I make as a side dish on Thanksgiving is a Thanksgiving side dish. So this is tricky.
Right. Now, there are some things that would I have preferred to eat them today? Yeah. Is my father a giant Thanksgiving traditionalist? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he is. Right.
Yeah.
So that's fair. Do we add things that... Yes, that's a good question. So, like, where do we put here? Do we need to add things into this list? You just drop some hints for next year. Like, oh, Dad, you really like
this ranked really high on the podcast.
Yeah.
We need to say.
I say it's number 3 on both our lists.
I'm not saying, but also I'm not saying. I don't. So what do we got? We got. I'm just going to name some things off here. I mean, do you already have a list? Or
I did not. I thought of this literally as we were putting the microphones together.
That's perfect.
So
that's perfect.
I didn't really have time to consider this.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So like what? We've got mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Okay, obviously a good one. We've got everybody's favorite green bean casserole.
Yeah. That is a side dish.
we've got well, so this one is also tricky because the sweet potatoes.
Yes. Well, it's different than normal potatoes.
Sweet potato, but also how are they prepared? Because
I mean, that's true. You can have sweet potato casserole.
Yes.
You can have sweet potato other things like pie. You can do the one with the marshmallows like we used to do.
Yeah, where they're just and also ones where they're just sliced and candied. Basically.
Oh yeah, candied sweet potato. Those are good too. Yeah.
I wrote candied yarns.
Candied yarns. Yes, I do love candied yarn. Right.
Yeah.
Also, I'm looking at this list that other people made, and I don't think that not the 5. There's just like random ones.
Yeah,
like there's a lot of salads on here, and I don't think we've ever had a salad with Thanksgiving.
We've never had a salad for Thanksgiving.
Never. It's one of the few things that like my dad refuses to eat. It's very weird.
Yeah,
a lot of these things people eat. Apparently, they eat a lot of salad. Listeners, I need to know if you eat salads for Thanksgiving because now I'm very concerned that I've been missing out on a lot of things because some of these look really good, and I don't ever have any salad in my life ever. So I just want.
When we lived in Arlington, there was a salad buffet. That's all you did. You walked in.
It's called a salad bar, Colin.
Salad bar.
This is a very common occurrence in America.
But it was no. Okay.
Sorry, it's a thing people do. They go to the salad bar.
But no, but it was separate from a normal restaurant. It was like a standalone salad bar.
Oops, all salad.
Oops, yes, pretty much. It was like we forgot the rest. No. It was right by our apartment. We loved to go there and just get all sorts of salad and mix it, and it was fantastic. I loved it, and I want more of that in my life.
Okay, there you go.
Okay,
there you
go. Obviously, there's also so what's the official name for the cranberry fluff? Is it cranberry slaw? Is it cranberry? What is this name?
Memes always called it cranberry salad.
Okay,
but like. Salad in a very loose definition of the word, where it's like
because again, she also grew up through the '60s, where their salads were included lots of Jello molds.
She used to make the green Jello mold thing.
Yes, I know
with the fruit and the stuff.
Fruit.
Yeah,
with the mandarin oranges.
Yes, and the pineapple. Bruh, listeners, surprise! What will not be appearing on my list right today?
Did it have cottage cheese in it?
Yes. Yes, it did. At least some variations of it did have cottage cheese in it. Yeah, I was looking at a thing one time about like cursed dessert things or whatever, and I showed Susan. She was like, "Isn't that your grandma's salad?" I was like, "Yes." It is green jello
with
fruit, maybe cottage cheese in there. In the bunt pan mold thing, right? Like that's in the circle, right? The jello mold circle thing. Yeah, that's what it was. Why? What the heck? 1960s. What are you doing?
I look at some of those pictures and I'm like, seriously, that was all the rage.
Did we see a cookbook one time? Is that what we were looking at? And there was a bunch of stuff in it, and we're just like, why are you eating this? We need to do a collab with that B. Dylan Hollis guy, but like only Jello mold things. Like that's what we're gonna do.
No, you wouldn't survive.
That would be hilarious though.
He barely survives whenever he makes those.
I know, but like
it's so funny.
Think of the comedy gold that will ensue. Right, that's a collab. Hey, yo, what's up? We're here. Right, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah, no, I'm just picking up. Yes, the lime Jello salad. Yeah, this stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
That
Oh,
stuff.
get it away from me! No.
Yes, yeah. This
There's
stuff.
the thumbnail, ladies and gentlemen.
This one's specifically called Grandma's Lime Green Jello Salad Recipe. This has 4.9 stars on it.
4.9
out of 200.
What's the age range of all the users? 87?
That's really, really good. But apparently, cottage cheese Jello salad was really. Yeah, I don't know how people found it. Like, I mean, these pictures. I mean, yeah, Susan's over here nodding her head along with this, but like,
she's our live research assistant today is not excited either.
She's not excited about this either. My gosh, this is just glorious.
It's something.
Imagine. You know what it looks like? It looks like it has a texture of quiche with all like. Look at that! Look at the sides of that. That's quiche.
That looks just like the one that she would make too. That's I don't know.
That's fantastic. With cottage cheese and pineapple. Yes. Man, when as I was like, yeah, and the oranges and the pineapple, and then my brain was like, remember the cottage cheese chunks? Like
there was for some reason.
Oh, it's made of cool. Yeah, so much Cool Whip
chunks in there. Oh no, my wife's sending me things. Oh, dude, what is happening right now? Oh no, that's horrible. That's cursed.
Jello salads. Yes.
Jello salads. Those are olives. Okay. I can't be sure because this is just an image. That is celery. Oh, it's the vestigial vegetable, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Celery is an aromatic. You're not supposed to just eat it. So we have a celery. We have an olive. I think that's cheese, perhaps.
Probably just cheddar cheese.
Tomatoes. This is the most cursed thing I've ever seen. I can't even.
I do think about that time and like everything they were using. Like Jello was new. It was very space agey, so they put it in everything.
That's true.
Cool Whip was just coming online, so that was really neat and everybody loved it. And it was just, what can we make with these cool new sci-fi things? And this was the food of the future.
Yeah.
Right?
Our food all in there.
Our food moved, yeah, and you just shoved it all in.
So jiggly.
So jiggled and wiggled.
You know what's appetizing? Jiggly food. That's not. Nobody says that.
With slightly overdone cheese.
Oh.
So I'm not.
Cheese in there is not good. That's not it. Like what?
So
Why?
I'm not including that in our.
Okay, good.
In our thing, but here's what I have so far. I've got mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, sweet potatoes in some form, cranberry salad, stuffing. Most of I've really just labeled things that we typically have ourselves.
True. One classic thing that I've seen a lot of people post and stuff that they eat on Thanksgiving that we do not is just like straight up like macaroni and cheese.
Yes, I do see that, or some sort of the
like the baked macaroni.
Macaroni.
Right? Yeah. I feel like we're missing out by not eating that because I really feel that's what we really need to tie together. Right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and what are the potatoes? Cheesy potatoes.
Oh, like the potatoes au gratin or whatever. Yeah.
I like
those. Are good too. I like those.
Things we haven't mentioned so far is pho or sushi or tacos.
That's true. That's true, because that's a different holiday that I keep forgetting to bring up, but that is the Turkey Revolt Tuesday official menu. There we go.
We were having...
Shout out Dusty. What's up? That's... So yes, that would be the other option, but
okay.
Sometimes you just want to eat tacos and French fries and sushi all at the same time, and you know what? Go for it. Do it. I support you in this decision. Like, this is the way to go. That's
no, it is. We were having I forget how much I really like ramen and how flexible it is. Like I forget what brand we get of ramen, but my goodness, just a cup of noodles sometimes is really all you need to make your day.
For lunch is cool.
Yeah, it's so wonderful, and you can add a lot to it. It makes it very robust, and you can, I don't know, like it.
It is very good. I do. Although those like actual ramen is obviously superior to cup ramen, but cup ramen is not what you need every once in a while. Just some nice cup noodle thing. But yeah. So anyway, I don't think that's on the official Thanksgiving side dish list either. But what do we think?
Take small steps.
True. Sneaking in there. Well, like, what do we? Random noodles, as long as there's no Jello involved, please. Like,
no, maybe that may have to be the step that we make the sacrifice of. First, we introduce noodles and Jello.
That's a big. That's a big sacrifice.
Slowly decrease the amount of Jello over the years.
I don't know.
It's just noodles. We don't shock the system all in one go.
That's a little rough. I don't know if that's a thing that can happen.
Look, I'm saying it is an option. I mean, it definitely is something that could be done. What is that?
It's a pickleball.
It's a pick. Oh my god!
I was looking for. That's what I was looking for the whole time.
The whole time. That's what you were looking for.
Yes. I have this picture on my phone, listeners, of pickles dressed up in evening wear dancing.
It's a pickleball.
Yes, it's a pickleball.
Oh.
There you go. I found it. All right.
Oh,
anyway,
okay.
Back to the side dish.
Side dish quest. Side dish quest. So. Okay, so we've got mashed potatoes, green beans, sweet potatoes, cranberry salad, stuffing, macaroni, cheesy potatoes. It's just okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Apparently not salad. Who knows?
No.
Who does that? Are hot rolls a side dish?
Oh, well. So I was also going to ask if something like gravy would be a side.
No, I don't think gravy is a side dish. I think that's like a sauce.
For a side.
I mean, you could put gravy on whatever, but gravy is just like an accompanying.
But a roll's
condiment.
A side. I'm going to say
gravy is a condiment. On Thanksgiving.
There you go. Get that on a t-shirt. On Thanksgiving, gravy's a condiment.
Oh, new merch drop. Oh, brother podcast. Gravy's a condiment. Let's go.
On everything. That's coming. Only
t-shirts. T-shirts. I think the Canadians approve. Right? This is good.
This is good.
See, Canada. We knew you had it right the whole time.
We came around. Rolls. Oh, yeah. I would say rolls.
Okay. Okay. So that's important.
Okay. Man, well, that's hard because
the bread. Yeah, there are the hot rolls. That's a side dish, right?
Yes. Yeah, they are separate. That's for sure.
They are served on the side. So like
sometimes you get a little special dish just for your
That's
rolls.
true. You put gravy on your hot rolls too. There's no rules. Just go for it.
That is one nice thing about a well laid out Thanksgiving is the combination of food items. I know you're not a big mixer of things most times, but like
Thanksgiving, I don't really.
You yam.
Oh yes.
I got a head nod from that. I could mix things. Like, oh, I'd like to have turkey and mashed potatoes, or I could have like turkey mixed with my candied sweet potatoes,
or my Jello salad.
Yes, it all pulls together. Oh, soon it'll just be all in a Jello mold.
Oh. All of Thanksgiving. I bet there's. I'm gonna look and see if I saved that thing because it was a cookbook thing that I should. I don't know where it was. I'm gonna find it.
Okay. Well, so I'll go first with my number 5. Or are you searching for your? Are you searching?
Oh no, you go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna go with my number 5. I do like these. They are not my favorite, but they are standard, and I do like having these at every meal. Not every Thanksgiving is what I say. No, every breakfast and lunch. I'm going to say, again, these are not my favorite, but I do want to have mashed potatoes.
Okay.
I think mashed potatoes are must have, and I like having them.
Yeah, that is true. I think my number 5, I'm going to put sweet potato in some form. Right.
Yeah.
I think some sort of sweet potato something goes at 5. Because I do like it. Oh, yes. I like it a lot. And I do want it. I only want it at Thanksgiving. It's very Thanksgiving specific for me. Mm-hmm. I don't really want it. I mean, every once in a while it's fine. Like I eat sweet potatoes, but like specific like sweet potato casserole baked things are very
candied with the walnuts and the stuff and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like extreme Thanksgiving. So like, I think that's 5. This is gonna be difficult because
we maybe do some re-ranking as we work through this.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, for my number 4, I am going to say the sweet potatoes of some variety because of their Thanksgiving specificity in my life. Of I do only want these on Thanksgiving. There's no other time, no other occasion where I think is it appropriate to break out the sweet potatoes in this form.
Right? It's not just like a random Tuesday situation, right? Like,
right? I'm not saying you need to go talk to somebody if that is the case, but it's just not what I would do.
It's okay.
Yes,
there's no rules
do
here.
that.
It's
fine. It's fine.
So I think just because we mentioned it, I think it's a wish list food that I want at Thanksgiving. I think I'm gonna put macaroni.
Oh, an aspirational macaroni.
An aspirational macaroni of 4.
4. That's pretty high for never being.
Well, I'm just thinking like other things on this list that I'm gonna put there.
Oh,
like
okay.
That's where it will go.
Sure.
Like, because again, macaroni is not something that I ever.
Yeah.
Right. Like every once in a while, like it's okay, but like it's a good solid side dish. Right? I feel like it's a quality side dish that goes with a lot of stuff, and I don't know why turkey and or ham. So like, yeah, we're gonna put an aspirational macaroni and cheese.
Okay, number 4,
like especially with like the baked one with the crumbles and the stuff. I think that would be a good. It'd be a good Thanksgiving side dish.
Yeah, it's kind of in that. It is kind of it is in that realm of like casserole-esque dishes.
Yeah, can be.
Yeah.
And I think that elevates it to more of a Thanksgiving side.
Exactly. If not just made in a pot.
Not just like Kraft macaroni.
Yeah. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We're saying, casserole it up a bit.
Yeah. I like it's a very Midwest sentence you just said that. Casserole it up a bit.
Casserole it up a bit.
Everyone in Minnesota just went, oh, yes.
Now I'm listening. How can we?
Or actually, they say, "I believe you mean a hot dish," but
hot
whatever.
Dish. It's fine. We are all alike, right?
Yes.
So sticking with that theme, I know it's derisive, and I know it is derided on many an occasion. I do like green bean casserole.
That's fine.
I do, and it's even worse whenever it's like if I could just be like made with the mushroom cream of soup stuff. Like, yes, I'll eat that.
The classic Midwestern green bean casserole, cream mushroom soup, the little dried onion things on it,
crisp. Which, if you eat actually by themselves, are not all that tasty.
They are not. They taste kind of like cardboard and like. They're weird tasting.
You're like, I like fried onion blossoms. No, that is not what this is.
No. This must be baked on something.
Dehydrated, and it's really not good.
Really not. No. Yeah, I know I'm the odd one out here because like I do not like green bean casserole at all. Not even a little bit. It's not good. But in my opinion. But again, there's no rules here. Thanksgiving is about eating whatever you want. If you want to eat green bean casserole, go for it. I think at number 3.
Okay.
I am gonna put I'm gonna put hot rolls.
Hot rolls. Okay.
This is why I was asking, because I needed them on this list somewhere. Because I do like a good homemade Thanksgiving hot roll.
Yeah.
And again, hot rolls, at least in my life, are a holiday food. These are not things that we are just consumed frequently, right? So I think having rolls with Thanksgiving and like Christmas meals things it's like that's kind of the only time I eat them, really. So I feel like they're very holiday-y to me, and so I feel like their inclusion in the side dish is important, and I think I put that 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So far I have mashed potatoes, and I've got sweet potato casserole ish thing, right?
Sweet potato something.
Something. It's
sweet potatoes and or yams in some form.
It's okay. Then I've got green bean casserole.
Yeah.
You've got sweet potatoes, then macaroni.
Yes. Aspirational macaroni.
Yeah. And now hot rolls. Okay.
Yes.
I am going to go again. My favorite Thanksgiving dishes. I do need to have stuffing on here.
Fine.
Okay. Yeah. I'm a stuffing fiend.
Stuffing fiend.
Now I will say that as much as I love it for Thanksgiving. There are times where we make stuffing not on Thanksgiving and eat throughout the year.
But that's how much of a fiend he
That's
is.
how much I am a fiend it is. And my wife is also a fiend for stuffing. So
there you go.
When you have two stuffing fiends, you do
You're just
eat
gonna eat it randomly.
randomly on a
fair.
Tuesday.
I mean, that's okay. But again, it's not a side dish. It's a thing that you can just eat with other stuff, it doesn't have to. Especially like when you can get the mix, you don't have to like actually stuff anything
or
with it,
make other
right?
stuff. Yes. Yeah. But again, it is like I'm showing up to Thanksgiving. I expect there to be
where's the
stuffing.
stuffing?
Where
Like,
is the
that?
stuffing? Exactly.
That's fair.
Exactly.
It's fair. Thing number 2, I'm gonna go with. This is difficult for me. I'm gonna go with mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Right.
I knew they'd be high for you.
They're gonna be high for me. I love mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes is a thing that I will eat anytime, all year long. I don't care. It's not specifically a holiday connotation, but I need it, especially with all the other holiday-y foods. Mashed potatoes go very well. I love mashed potatoes. I've always loved mashed potatoes. It's my favorite form of potato, I think. Yeah, it tracks. It's my favorite potato form to eat. Like, so much so that when I was little, the deal was we could eat mashed potatoes anytime I wanted. I just had to peel them. And I was like, all right, let's go. That's the deal I made with Mom. Because she hated peeling potatoes.
Yeah.
She hated it. And she was like, I will make them if you peel them. I was, done. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, very high on the list for me.
Okay.
Not a strictly a holiday food, but I think it's like it needs to be a holiday dinner. Right. There
It is a
needs
great
to be a mashed potato. Somewhere.
It's a great binding agent for a plate.
Yeah.
Is what I will say.
That's true. Yes.
Like it ties in a lot of different things.
So the very holiday-y thing that you have to do is you have to take the roll and you have to like dredge it through the little bit of mashed potatoes that's left on the plate. That's the roll is the mop situation.
Okay.
Especially the roll as the mop in the mashed potatoes is a key factor here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. The role of having a mop and or pusher for these things. The role really ties that in.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I liking this mashed potatoes, sweet potato casserole, green bean casserole, stuffing. You've got sweet potatoes, macaroni, hot rolls, mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
And for Thanksgiving, I gotta have it. Cranberries.
Yeah, that's my number one also. Right. This is something that our grandmother made forever. And I just liked it a lot. And so, again, my grandmother was the type of person that if you say you like something once, you like it forever. And you better mean it. Because you're getting it forever. In like 5th grade, I said, I think I like old Coca-Cola stuff. I got it for the rest of time, right? Just forever. Did I only really like it for like 2 more years? Yes. Have I gotten it? Did I get it every year? Like randomly all the time? No. Yes.
That was the thing. When you get branded something Coca-Cola, right? That's what it was.
Even though that was like a middle school situation, right? That was it. Nope. Forever now. This is where you live now, Brandon. This is it.
In Coca-Cola world.
Yep, in Coca-Cola land.
Hope you like polar bears.
Yep, sure do. Because blam, you're gonna like them.
Everywhere.
But yes, the grandmother's cranberry salad weirdness it's not a salad, listeners. It is firmly in the vein of
Jello
mold.
molds.
Like there are cranberries in there. What else? My wife makes it now. My wife has taken up the mantle
and does a great job with it.
Of an excellent job of cranberry salad maker, right? And so what else is in this thing? Cranberry. Yes. Crushed pineapple. See, there's crushed pineapple. That's how you know it's a weird one.
Weird one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
And more, yeah. And well, obviously sugar.
And more sugar.
Because if you you can literally not eat a cranberry without sugar. You will explode because like.
I don't like cranberries and literally anything else.
No.
except this.
No. They're so tart. They're so great. One of the leading lobby groups that get upset about having to monitor sugar content in food is the cranberry people, because they know you won't eat any cranberries without sugar.
Right.
Like even cranberry juice. Cranberry juice has so much sugar. That tart, nasty cranberry juice. That even though sometimes I really want that, I don't know why. Because it makes your mouth be like, "Rah."
Yeah.
Like,
it does not satiate you.
No, it doesn't.
You're like, I'm so thirsty. I'm going to drink this entire bottle of cranberry juice.
And then I'm still thirsty. Even that tart mess has so much sugar in it. And like the people that fight against like having sugar, the actual amount of sugar on the label, the hardest are the cranberry people, because they know you're not eating cranberries without that sugar. You're
right.
not doing it. So they're like, nah.
Big cranberry out there, yucking our yum over here.
But anyway, that's my number one. That is like, because our grandma only made this during the holidays.
Yep.
Right? It has a extreme holiday significance for me.
It really pulled that over to the other side of the curve, other side of the curve, right? Of like, of the foods that are made throughout the year, of like, you can see like, in these, you have them, you can have them, but this is the
you could have mashed potatoes anytime you want. Colin has stuffing every Tuesday, right? Whatever.
No, it's Taco Tuesday.
Stuffing's Wednesday.
Saturday.
Oh, stuffing Saturday. My bad.
I'll be
my bad. Gotta keep the alliteration going, right? But like, yes, a lot of the other foods you can have them whenever. Like aspirational macaroni, you can have that on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. Let's not. Macaroni and tacos probably not very good. No. But like yams and sweet potatoes, yes. Do I just eat sweet potatoes with things? You can eat sweet potato fries with things, whatever.
Yeah.
Like you can have rolls with other things, right? Sometimes you go to places, they'll throw them at you for whatever you want. But cranberry fluff salad thing is a strictly winter holiday event, right? It only shows up at Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's the only time it's there. And if there's a holiday gathering in our house, there needs to be the cranberry fluff. So I am thankful for my lovely wife, who continues the mantle of bringing out the cranberry fluff salad to the fam for everyone. There you go.
Yes.
Also, we I listeners, I'm gonna throw. I know my wife's number one side dish, right? And I'm gonna throw it out here, right? Her sister-in-law makes this like corn casserole thing, and that is the only thing that Susan will eat at her family holiday gathering. That's all she wants. She'll be like, turkey, what? Get out. No, corn casserole. It's like her absolute favorite thing ever. Her sister-in-law even makes it for her on Random Tuesday sometimes. Like the other day, they came down for like, well, I don't even know why did we have lunch? We were just having lunch at our house, and her mom invited her whole family, which was fun. Anyway, and she didn't even bother to tell us. She was like we had to call her. She's like, "Oh yeah, everyone's coming to your house." We're like, "They what?"
What
was that even for? It was like I don't even know why they were doing that. It wasn't for anybody's birthday or anything, because it was in the summer. They just all of Susan's family just showed up at my house to eat dinner on Sunday. Like,
that's nice. They're all there.
But the sister-in-law brought the corn casserole. So all was forgiven in Susan's eyes, because there was the corn casserole, and there we go. So I had to throw that out there. We had to throw out the wife's favorite is the corn casserole. Right there, you go. Just. I don't really want any of it, but she does. She'll eat mine, so she don't even care. She's like,
more for her when that's nice, right? Look at that. I would say it's a sacrifice, but you don't sound like you want.
Yeah, I'm not. Yes, it's what I'm more than willing to make.
It's it's literally the most selfless I could be in this moment.
Yeah, on Sunday when we go to hers, I'll just like get a spoonful and just give it to her. Here you go. I take it. Go. Make sure that the rest of the family doesn't.
Here's your double portion. Nice.
There you go.
Okay. Okay. Well, looks like a good list. Happy with it.
Yeah, I think so. Feeling good. Feeling good.
Yeah, it's a strong one.
I just have to convince Dad to get some macaroni in.
Yeah, I think we got to work on that one
to see if it actually is good, and then adjust the list accordingly. If it is not, if it turns out it was not a great one, like no. So there we go. Bang.
Ta-da.
Ta-da. To end us, we're done, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I think we should wrap up.
I do have a haiku. However, I do have a Mark Twain quote of the week.
Oh! Here, pause.
Right. Because this is Thanksgiving, and we are being grateful for things. According to Mark Twain, here's your Mark Twain quote of the week. Humor is mankind's greatest blessing. Boom.
Nice.
And I hope you agree if you're listening to the show.
It's a good one. It's
There
good old Marky Mark.
There you go.
That's not his name.
That's not his name.
No.
That's the wrong guy.
Wrong guy.
He doesn't
It's a
have his
shame.
shirt off, dancing around,
Yeah.
doing weird things. Now, where did my notes app go? There it is. All right. Here you go. I'm sad. Here we go. Here is our Thanksgiving episode haiku, tying in from last year and earlier today. Torrent of flavors. Pastry cornucopia. Dessert dump.
There's so much pie.
There's so much pie. Oh my God.
So
Listeners, our dad, again, over planner man that he is, he bought 9 pies. Actually, he said there should be 10. There should have been 10. They shorted him a pie somewhere.
So he went back and got it.
Did he? Is that where he went today?
No, yesterday.
Oh, yesterday?
Yesterday,
Oh, okay.
he went and got the pie.
My Lord.
He called them and he said, "You shorted us a pie." And they scheduled a specific pickup time window
Wow.
for him to go get his pie. So, no, there should be 10.
There's 10 pies.
And
listeners,
only
there's
2.
9 of us.
Yeah.
There's only 9 of us. 2 of them are small children who really do eat pie, and they shouldn't eat that much. But there's only 9 people here. And this man ordered 10 pies.
Just in case.
Just in case.
You can all go home with pie.
Yes. Or 2. Or perhaps a cornucopia of pies. There you go.
There we go. There it is. There it is. Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. Oh, well, we continue our march through.
Indeed.
Whatever this
is. Yes.
doing, okay. Well, do this again next time.
Indeed.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye.